Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Trojans offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Kick is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter.
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the the ground. It's blue. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space. It's blue. Got enough for the first down and wants more. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown USC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice move to keep running. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal. The Sneak scores it.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Southern Mississippi, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Spears. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. He'll pull it down and run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, I wonder if the offensive coordinator is wishing he would have tried running the football a couple plays ago, because the windows are so small to throw into down here. You've had an incompletion. You've now given up a sack. It's going to make this third down really tricky.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Working that left side now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They just keep firing. Buying some time. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They want to run it left here. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Takes the handoff, it's Blue. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught behind the line. It's Spears. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the RPO, complete.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
The Trojans brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. Fights off the defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Zips it out to his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
At the 18-yard line, it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Oh, that swiveled right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Handoff from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Southern Mississippi, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down.
Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire.
But 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Runs through a tackle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Easy completion on the shuffle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It's complete on the right side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Using his legs, it's Blue. Spins away. Continues to fight for yards. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9, as they're trying to turn this into a score. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quarterback running on the draw. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bravo. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Golden Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The give on the inside. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.